need my other half first. I just want to say thank you to everyone that made this possible. The Make-A-Wish Foundation, Taylor Gang for being a part of the process, putting everything together. Lindy and Leo, for their parts. The entire staff for just welcoming us in, the university itself. It's been an awesome experience. I think I can speak for my wife in that regard.
Yeah, we definitely want to thank the players too for reaching out to Carter and grabbing him and pulling him, making him a part of the experience. So I know he definitely loved that the most when he got to run with them and play with them too. And they all treated him like a little brother. So we can't ask for more as parents.
How priceless do you think this experience has been for all of you guys?
I think it's been awesome because this has always been a dream of Carter's. So, and the university did a great job of letting him actually experience the whole, what it's like to be a Hurricane. He got to get wrapped up, he got to practice, he got to see the weight room, he lifted weights. So it's been so great for him to really experience what it's like to be a Hurricane all the way up to game day. So we are so appreciative of everything they've done for us.
Today, obviously, you're going to get to do the coin flip, right? Or he'll be out there for that. Just how do you guys plan to maintain contact, I guess, with the team? Are you going to be still talking to them? And Carter's still going to have?
We'll probably go through email, probably texting, just probably the normal channels that you would use to communicate. A lot of the coaches have been very forward in asking us to stay in contact with them about the upcoming procedure, and we definitely plan on holding up our end of that work.
Now, you mentioned a lot of what it was like for your family. What do you hope the players took from being with your family and Carter?
You have the cliche, don't take anything for granted. The team slogan this year has been renewed. The process that Carter is about to go through, having a bone marrow transplant, he's going to be renewed. And I would just hope that they will find what it would take for them to be renewed, whatever that may be, whatever that may mean. Whether it be a student, football player, a Miami Hurricane football player, whatever the case may be. I just hope that they look at him and they see that childlike spirit and they remember why they started playing the game and just kind of go out there and just have fun and just do what they're going to do.
And I think one thing that Carter definitely has taught both of us throughout this whole year that we've been dealing with this stuff is just to not let things knock you down. Because when you see him out there on the field playing, nothing can get him down, nothing can lower that spirit. So we would like definitely to tell the players that, don't let any of the struggles that they're going through dim their spirit and who they are as a Hurricane.
Especially all of the outside noise, because there's a lot right now. Don't let any of that stuff bother them. Just stay focused on what the task is at hand. Go out, play Miami football, and do what they have to do. Don't worry about the outside stuff.
Dad, how'd you become such a big Canes fan?
Sean Taylor. And hard work. And what I had always understood of this program was that it was one of the hardest working programs out there. It doesn't have the facilities that everybody else has. It doesn't have all of the money that everybody else has. It had a bunch of blue-collar kids, 2 and 3 stars, a bunch of kids from the Pork and Beans, Liberty City and all of those places. People had written them off, and you go all the way back to the 80s, Schellenberger pulling those kids in and giving them opportunity to do something special. Them really taking that by the horns, saying, hey, we really can do something. I met Alonzo Highsmith and I about passed out. I've been talking with Kevin Beard a lot this week. It was awesome. I grew up watching Kevin Beard, and I'm too young to remember Alonzo Highsmith, so I had to do my research on Alonzo. But to see that guy standing there, it embodied everything that makes me a Hurricane fan. He was one of those guys that said, hey, let's put our town on the map, let's do what we have to do, and just going out and defying odds, winning championships at this little itty-bitty school that didn't have what Bama has or anybody else has. That was really compelling to me. And as far as Sean Taylor, if you don't know who that guy is or what he's about, you ought to look it up. Everything it meant to be a Miami Hurricane as a football player, he seemed like he embodied it. From the first time I saw him play, he had that orange visor and those dreadlocks hanging out the back, and he was just knocking people out. And I could not stop watching. The way people are with LeBron James and the way they are with Michael Jordan, that's how it was with Sean Taylor. I watched every single game Sean Taylor played in, and it just really drew me in, and I just never stopped.
You guys talked about the noise outside. You guys have kind of gotten a unique perspective this week, being able to be around the team, be around Coach Golden. What is he like behind the scenes, and I guess just can you describe what it was like to be with him?
And I'll go ahead and apologize to him in advance, but I like to refer to him as Al instead of Coach Golden. And that's not a personal slight, but Al, he's been amazing. And He's been a tremendous person. He took some time out of his day the first day we got here and sat down with Carter and just looked at him eye to eye and just talked about everything from what's his favorite subject to what he likes to do in his personal time. Just a really, really, really good man. I look back to when Malcolm Lewis broke his ankle at Georgia Tech, that image of him holding Malcolm as they set his ankle back. That's really who he is. He is a really, really kind-hearted guy. His heart is made of gold, no pun intended to his name. He's just been an amazing guy the entire process.
Anything else? Okay, guys, thank you so much.